This is Bunnies and Beyond, and today we're going to do a grooming video. So I have here Leo. He's going to be my little helper today, and I'm going to be grooming him. So first I'm going to talk about my grooming tools. So first I have this slicker brush, and slicker brushes are really good when you're working with tangles, especially with like a long-haired rabbit. Thankfully, Leo's fur does not tangle, so I probably won't need this, and you do have to be careful because it is pretty sharp wire, and rabbit's skin is very sensitive, so you need to be careful not to scratch your rabbit's skin. Next, I have this. It used to be a hair buster's comb, but it has seen better days. It has lost the handle, and I've replaced the rubber insert with a rubber band, but it still works very well. And next I have the Quick and Clean Instant Shampoo from Kaytee. And this is really good because it removes staining, dirt, and it's a really nice way to remove extra hair. So I'm going to be using that. And for those of you who do not know, you can never ever put your rabbit in a bath, submerge them in water, and give them a bath like you would a dog. This is really bad for a number of reasons. It can put your rabbit in shock, and shock can lead to death. So please, please do not put your bunny in a bathtub. So next we have nail clippers, and it is important to trim your bunny's nails regularly because if they get overgrown, it can cause problems, including sore hocks. So first, I'm just going to start out with the hair buster comb, and I'm just going to start running it through his fur, getting out the excess fur. He is not molting right now, so I'm not going to be getting a whole bunch of fur, but it's really good to do this regularly because when your rabbit is grooming himself and he gets a lot of that fur in his mouth from licking and grooming, it can cause blockages in his intestines, and that can lead to GI stasis, and you don't want that. So it's really good to just regularly groom your bunny, and they really enjoy it too. As you can see, he likes being brushed. It feels good, and it's a good bonding to have with your bunny. I do suggest occasionally giving your bunny a treat to tell them that you're proud of them and that they're doing a good job. So I'm just giving him a dandelion, and he really likes those. You need to make sure you get your dandelions from a yard that was not treated with pesticides. So yeah, you can see here that I am getting quite a bit of fur. Just a little bit, really. I mean, when he's molting, it's crazy how much I get, and it's especially important to groom your rabbit when they're molting. You need to be getting them out and brushing them thoroughly about at least once a day, preferably twice, because they're shedding so much fur, and GI stasis is really a threat during that time. So you can see he's just enjoying himself. He likes being brushed. And we are outside right now because the hair can just blow away in the winds, and it's good lighting out here. I do not keep my bunnies outside. We're just filming out here. Pause it. I'm moving on to the slicker brush. I'm not going to be using this much because I don't want to risk scratching his fur. He does not have tangles. I actually bought this for Bella because when she was younger, her fur was real soft and it would tangle extremely easily, and this helped to get those tangles out. But really, it's just smoothing his fur and just kind of a finishing touch. But I'm really not done. I'm going to go ahead and use some of this spray. The little spray attachment isn't working, so I'm just going to pour some into my hand. It makes a really big mess, but I'm just going to smooth some of that on. And now I'm just going to brush through it till it's dry. Okay, so I brushed him through till the shampoo dried. It is quick and clean, instant shampoo, so there's no need to rinse. Thankfully, that's not something you want to do. It's just dries and it leaves his fur smelling nice and clean. It gets the dust out and it just leaves him with a nice clean coat. So next, I'm going to trim his nails. So you do need to be very careful when doing this, and it can be tricky, but it is important. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so I turned him onto his back. This is the easiest way for me to do it with Leo. He is so good about laying on his back for me. So I'm going to start on his front feet. The lighting out here really helps because you need to be able to see the quick. And a flashlight can be helpful when you're doing this inside. So his nails aren't really long right now, so I'm just going to take off a little bit. These aren't very sharp, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Just going to take up a little bit more. And when you're doing this, you need to remember to get the dew claw because it can be easily overlooked, and you don't want those getting overgrown and curling under. So I've moved on to his his right foot. No, his left foot. Okay, so I am doing his dew claw now, and these are harder because they're lower down. Oh, I don't think I hurt him. I think he just pulled away. Yeah, he's okay. I didn't make you bleed, buddy. You're all right. So now I'm going to do his back feet, and these are a little bit longer. They're not too bad. So I'm just being careful, watching the click. I'm really just taking the tips off these because I do not want to make him bleed. He's a good boy. So really, I'm just taking the tips off. Good. Okay, so I've done all his nails. And I did do this recently, so I doubt it needs to be done again, but I'm going to check his scent glands. Now, some of y'all may not know that rabbits have scent glands that do need to be cleaned fairly regularly. Most rabbits will do a pretty good job of this on their own, but you need to be checking it. So the scent glands, this may be a little gross, but it's something rabbit owners need to be aware of. It's going to be right beside the vent, and you just need to pull it apart, and they are pretty dirty. It's just right beside the vent, and there's these little folds, and it has this weird stuff in it, and it needs to be cleaned out. So we're going to go get a Q-tip and some warm water and clean those out. Okay, so what you need to have when doing this is just some Q-tips and some warm water. So I'm going to dip my Q-tip in the warm water, and I'm going to go ahead and get the fur all smoothed away. And this may be gross, it is really, but it's something that all rabbit owners need to be aware of and to be doing. So I'm just going to get my Q-tip and just scrape this out. I think it's a great idea to do this outside because they are called scent glands for a reason, and they're pretty smelly. So yeah, I'm just cleaning that out. And most rabbits, my other two, do a really great job of keeping their scent glands clean on their own, so I'm really thankful for that. But Leah needs a little more help for some reason. Guess boys just aren't as clean. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side now. So like I said, it's just right beside the vent. And you just gently pull away the fur, and there's this little fold, and it has this weird pasty stuff that just needs to be cleaned away. So I finished his grooming now, and I'm just letting him run around a little bit as a reward for being such a good boy. He is very good, and yes, our yard is untreated, so it's safe for him to eat the grass. So Just remember to groom your rabbits regularly, especially when they're molting. It's very important. And thank you for watching. Bye.